welcome back to Manc Pod. We are on episode 6, which is fabulous. You'll have seen loads of stuff going on over Christmas and New Year on our socials, so I hope you are fully up to date. We are really excited to be back. Let's get into it.
Yeah. Firstly, Happy New Year, guys. This will be our first one back in 2025, so I hope you've all had a nice break. How was yours?
Really, really nice, thanks. Yeah, it's been a busy one. We've tried to have like a nice mixture of busyness and chill.
Yeah.
So loads of walks, lots of seeing family, trying to see friends and stuff. So yeah, it's just been really, really nice. But I'm kind of looking forward now to getting back into a bit of a routine.
Yeah.
What about you?
Same, to be honest. I mean, we went on loads of walks because we've got the little dog. Big dog. So yeah, we've just been stretching our legs because we don't really get time to do that much when it gets to the weekend. Like normally you wouldn't work, and at the weekend it's just crammed, isn't it? So, yeah, it's really nice.
Nice. I do think walks between Christmas and New Year and after New Year,
just
when you've got that time off,
hit different.
They do hit different, and
yeah,
I think like we've discussed in the last few pods, you just eat so much crap that after,
just work it off.
Yeah, you just want to work it off, get it back into some good habits, get back into a routine.
I agree.
So I think for me, just going into the new year properly, I just want to carry on being really healthy.
Yeah.
And I think as we get older, that kind of is becoming more of a focus for me rather than just being skinny or just like looking a certain way. Obviously, I want to always try and look nice.
Yeah.
But I think just being healthy on the inside, it's always going to be
show
on the outside.
Yeah, it's going to show on the surface.
You know, we're in our 30s now, hon.
You're telling me, mate. I went for a facial this morning. I was like...
I thought you were quite shiny.
Yeah, literally. I'm like a newborn baby.
You look gorgeous.
Fresh out the womb.
You are glowing.
She's very good. If you don't follow her already, go and check out Face and Body. It's Beth, who is brilliant. And yeah, she just gets it. And she does so many different types of facials as well, just to keep you all year round. But I think I mentioned it in the other pod. My skin is so thirsty, so it just constantly sucks all the moisture out my face. So I'm just glad to just keep on top of it, really. Yeah. But like you said, like start on the inside and it'll work on the outside. But I feel like because I had so much rubbish over Christmas and just ate loads of junk food. So like now I'm like trying to get back into good habits, like looking after myself and just
Yeah, I mean, it's a really nice way to start the new year. Yeah. Having a glowing face, getting out in that fresh air, eating well.
Yeah.
You are glowing.
Oh, thanks, hon.
And did you try that celery juice?
I've not tried it, but it's on my list.
New year.
New year, new me. I'm going to start shopping and getting some bits and bobs in.
Lovely. Yeah, that'd be really nice. You'll be glowing from the inside out.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, queen. But yeah, do you have any other goals for the new year?
I think most of my goals are like not personal goals, they're like work goals. I think this year's been such an amazing year for me personally. I just think everything now is going to be work related. So there's certain things that I want to like targets I want to hit and goals I want to hit professionally, which I've set to myself. So I'm just going to sort of keep ticking over, seeing how we get on, and then like obviously just keep on top of it and keep driving forward, because I just feel like with the wedding and stuff, everyone's like, oh, when you under that massive amount of pressure of like, are you going to have babies and all this stuff? And I just feel like I just want to spend some time just being me, just being selfish, focusing on what I want to do, which is like the podcast, which we're enjoying. Just because I feel like you're always saving for something. First, it's your house, then it's your engagement, then it's your wedding, then it's your family. So like I feel like if I just take this next couple of years or even a year just to focus on myself, work, my family and like holidays, then I'll just be happy, to be honest.
I think that's really good. I think you deserve a year to just relax.
I know.
Last year it was so busy, and I remember like back in 2019 when we got married, I absolutely loved it, and I look back at it as one of my best years of being a grown-up. But it was busy. It's so busy. The hen do's. And it kind of just carries on then, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But
it just snowballs. Like you make one plan, like obviously it all starts with like the hen do's, which was yours was amazing. And then before you know it, it's like, boom, it's over. Yeah. And I think I definitely would have told myself, if I looking back at this year, I think if I would speak to myself, like as in past tense live in January, I would have probably said, soak it up more. And everyone kept saying it to me, take it in, enjoy it. Like, but I just didn't have time to actually enjoy it because I just was so wrapped up in my to-do list and things I needed to action.
I know. I think you're just so focused on yourself in those moments, as in you're like a main priority as a woman in my opinion, the year you're getting married is how you look. You want to look and feel the best on your wedding day. So you're so wrapped up in working out, eating well, doing all the wedding-y bits and the hen do's and
trying to be a girl boss as well.
Working, saving, so working as much as you can to do that. That you forget to just go soak it all in. Really, really make the most, because this is it. You know, my plan...
You don't get this. I mean, obviously, you do get this again if anything was going wrong. You don't get this moment back. Like, you just need to enjoy it. Like, I think you do get so stressed and worked up over it that you don't actually get to like take it in.
I really try to be as present.
You're really good at that, though.
Like, I remember being 15 and being told, enjoy school. It's the best time. You've got no responsibilities, no nothing. And I remember really enjoying school. I remember thinking, grown-ups are telling me to enjoy this now because obviously I've got some things to come.
Coming.
So I'm just going to enjoy this because, and I remember thinking that at like 14, 15.
Really?
Yeah. And so then as I grew up into my later teens and my 20s, and people would go, oh, you're so young. Oh, I wish I'd done this. I remember thinking, I'm going to do it then. If you wish you'd done it, I'm going to do it. And
because you went to Thailand.
And Australia. And
Australia.
Yeah. And just really did.
You were so brave.
I mean, quick story time. I'll try and make it quick. But when I went to Thailand, I was in my early 20s, and the night before I'd gone to get my nails done. And then next morning, went to the airport, got on my flight, flew to Bangkok by myself. And I thought, do you know what? Thailand is one of those places where it's so cheap. I'm going to live in some luxury for a few days because I was then going to join.
It.
Yeah, exactly.
We live in the slums.
Yeah, because then I was going to join, a big group package thing.
In a hostel thing.
You book, and you basically then with 20 other people that are all similar age to you, and you kind of island hop around Thailand with these people. And I felt like it was the safest way to do it, really. And it was amazing. Because
you went solo as well,
didn't you? Yeah. If you have an opportunity to do it, I only went for a couple of weeks, but if you've got an opportunity to do it in your life, definitely do it. Even if you're in a relationship or whatever, it's definitely a life experience. It opens your eyes. Anyway, so I went to Bangkok and I thought, I'm going to live the luxury life for a few days. It's so cheap. I'm going to get a nice 5-star hotel. In hindsight, that was a bad idea because you don't actually meet people in 5-star hotels because everyone's...
Keep yourself to yourself. You are tourists.
You do. And I should have stayed in a hostel or somewhere where people were going out and stuff. Yeah. I get there, get to my hotel, go into my suitcase, grab my purse, left my purse back in England with all of my money, bar 1,000 baht, which is about 100 quid.
Did you have your card with you?
No, I had nothing. So I had this 1,000 baht, which is about 100 quid. So I thought, I'm going to probably be able to make it a few days. So I rang my mum and I was like, Mum, I've left my purse in the car and it's got all my money and it's got everything in. She was like, oh my God. Which is obviously your parents' worst nightmare for you to be stuck halfway across the world.
That'd be my worst nightmare. My parents.
I know. I was like, oh my God. So... yeah, anyway, I knew a couple of girls were flying out to Thailand a few days after me. So I said to my mum, go and meet them at the airport. I'll try and make the money that I've got now last.
Yeah.
You go. And she did. She dropped my purse off with them. They flew over a few days later and we met up and they gave me my purse and I was absolutely fine. But
what a relief.
I
don't know how you would have lived over there like without any money.
Well, I had that 1,000 baht, which is at the time
it's nothing.
No, I know it
for
really
the space because you went like 3 weeks.
I went for 3 weeks, but it was only a few days I had to live off that. But it was just I was then just conscious and nervous, and there are ways I think I would have maybe gone to the embassy and said, hi, I've got no money, please help me. But that's not what you really want to be doing. But I actually...
also like a cash exchange of some sort of something.
Yeah, but I ended up meeting this taxi man, which sounds really weird, but I gave him some money and he said, I'll look after you for the day. And he did. He drove me around Bangkok for a whole day.
Yeah.
And he took me to all these amazing temples and took me to all these little street food places and just totally looked after me and then dropped me off back at the hotel at the end of the day.
What a bloody dream.
I know. And he took pictures of me in front of all the temples and stuff. I know. It was really, really
nice. What an absolute dream,
I know.
Did you ever get his number?
No,
because you could have passed that on to other people and recommended him. As people go.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of people do that. Like you just hire a driver in a car for the day, and they take you all around their local cuisines and stuff.
Like a fixer, really.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
No, it was amazing. And then one other story. I wanted to go to this place where all the young people go, travellers go, called Kosam Road.
Okay.
And it's basically a street where there's loads of street food, loads of bars. All your backpackers go to Kosam Road. I was in this place in Bangkok called ASOK, ASOK, it was called. That's where I was staying. And I had to get the train there. So I went to the train station and I said, Kosam Road. Anyway, could they understand what I was saying? No. Anyway, they printed me off this ticket, didn't know where it was to. And they gave it to me. I can't believe how brave I actually was when I was that age, so young.
Young/naive.
But I think I was just more fearless then. Like now I just cannot imagine doing it.
Make the most of your experience.
Yeah. Anyway, so I see this and I think it said something like Grand Central or something like that. So I hopped on this train and got off at the last stop. Anyway, there was a little Thai lady and she was wearing socks and sliders and she had little carrier bags.
Yeah.
Anyway, I get off and I'm obviously looking around like I don't have a clue where to go. And this woman goes, England? And I was like, yeah, like English. And she was like, going. And I was like, Kosam Road. And she went, you 7 baht, me 3 baht. So I was thinking, what? She asking me for money? So she was like, you 7 baht, me 3 baht. And then she kind of gestured me to follow her. So I was like, okay then, what's the worst this little old lady's gonna do? She's not gonna mug me unless she's taking me to like a gang.
Yeah, she's like taking you down the garden path.
Yeah. So I followed her and we sat at this bus stop. And then this tin can like carriage thing turned up at this bus stop full of people, like you see on movies, just people hanging out the windows and stuff. She starts writing a little post-it note, but it's all in Thai.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking,
I
can't understand that. So I'm saying to her, I can't understand what you're saying. I can't read that. This tin can comes. I hop on it because she's like pushes me on. I get on it. She then passes this post-it note down the bus to the driver. I then sit on it in hope that whatever is on this post-it note is going to get me there. Yeah. Anyway, about an hour goes by and then the bus driver goes, Kosam Road. And I made it.
Oh my God.
I made it. And I was just
what a babe.
I know. Anyway, the guy gave me the post-it when I got off the bus and I've still got it somewhere in the house because
oh my God.
I don't know what it says. I imagine it says this girl wants to go to Kosam Road. But I just thought, oh my gosh, like.
Did you give her any money?
No, she was just saying that for me, I had to pay 7 baht and for her, it was 3 baht, but I didn't know what she was saying at the time. It only made sense when I got on and he was like, 7 baht.
Yeah.
I just thought, do you know what? I'm on the other side of the world.
Yeah.
And like.
You still managed to get there.
Still managed to get there, even though we spoke completely different languages. Yeah. I couldn't understand her.
What a sweet lady.
I know, and I just thought, that is amazing. Like, human kindness, wherever you go, is just so amazing. Yeah, it is. And the fact that I managed to get somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, it was great. I ended up meeting this old guy. Well, he's not old, he was 50 odd. And I was sat in this bar by myself having a drink. And I thought, oh my God, what am I doing? And this guy comes over and he goes, by yourself? I said, yeah. I said, what about you? And he said, yeah. He said, I missed my flight the other day. And I thought, oh, I bet you did. We all know why you're in Thailand. Anyway, he goes, I'm going to show you a good time tonight. And he, again, looked after me all night. He took me to all these different bars, like made me try all this different food. And then I found some younger people to hang out with. And he said, I'm going to come and keep checking on you. And he did all night. He kept coming to check on me to make sure I was okay. And then at the end of the night, he put me on a tuk-tuk, paid for it and said, take her home as fast as you can.
That's really sweet. That's really sweet. He obviously must work there and go there quite a lot, often, and then obviously just like wants to show that actually it's a really nice place to go and that you can have a good time.
Yeah, I mean, I had just an amazing experience. And I think sometimes putting yourself in positions that are terrifying. I mean, it would terrify me now.
Yeah, it would terrify me. I think as you get older, though, you get more fearful of stuff.
You do, definitely.
You definitely get more scared to do things. And I think, like, if you can try and stomp that out and just do what you want to do when you want to do it, I feel like you're so much better for it.
Totally agree. Even down to doing karaoke. Yeah. Now, we all know my husband Jamie loves karaoke. Loves karaoke. So wherever we go, we'll find a little karaoke bar. And I remember I used to be like, no, I'm not singing, because I'm one of those weird people that I'm not like Beyonce, but I'm also not terrible. So you're kind of one of those that on karaoke is all right. And it's a bit cringy, really. You've either got to just be terrible are really bloody good. Like,
I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
When someone goes on and tries to do a bit of like Christina Aguilera, but you're like, I'm icking at myself.
Yeah.
But then, as I've gotten older, I think, who cares?
Yeah, no one cares.
Actually, who cares? If I want to get up and I feel like Beyonce at the time, then I'm going to have a great time, because the likelihood is I'm not going to see these people ever again. So who cares? We went and did karaoke the other day in Bolton.
Yeah. It's a good night out, though.
It's a good night out.
Yeah, and it's cheap.
It is. And this guy was like, oh, I'm not getting up. And I kept saying to him, but we're never going to see you again. Who cares? And he said, I love karaoke. And I thought, and he didn't do it.
Yeah.
And I thought, do you know what?
You missed
Tomorrow
out.
you're going to wake up and you're going to go, oh, I wish I'd done it.
Yeah.
Just, who cares?
But maybe you'll do it next time.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So it takes me a lot to get on karaoke, but once I'm on it, I can't come off it.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely think like there's 2 moments when I'm just like, Liv, what was you doing? The first moment was at yours when I drank way too much gin and Prosecco and I literally blacked out. I don't know what happened. I don't know how I got home. Don't know when I left. Don't even remember hardly even getting there, to be honest. But yeah, I thought I was Beyonce then. And then the second time was singing/rapping to WAP on my birthday, which was actually probably one of the highlights of my night, to be honest, because I actually really enjoyed that night.
It was so good. I'm so glad we've got videos of that, which are going to last a lifetime.
We can relive.
It is a really great time. But we went to House of Food for Liv's birthday, and that was fab.
It was so good. I think because I love like Chinesey food anyway. Like chicken teriyaki is definitely a bit of me. But you basically, if you booked a boozy brunch, you got like the karaoke at like a discounted price. And I just thought, we'll do something different. We can do brunch, but then karaoke afterwards, which is a win. Yeah. But do you know where I really wanted to try? Where's that place? Oh no, we went there the other week, Simmons.
Oh, I would
in
love
Manchester.
To. Have you been?
Yeah, we went, didn't we, after brunch the other week?
Did we?
We went there for drinks afterwards. Yeah, it was a 2 for 1, and they had a little karaoke booth, didn't they? Remember?
Did I go?
Yes, we were all there. They was all together.
Oh my God, no! I must.
Do you not remember? Remember when? Because Nick booked a table.
Yes, I remember. Yeah,
for us all.
A table of 4.
Yeah, no, it was a table of 4, but there was about 10 of us.
But a table is better than no table.
Yeah, exactly. And we weren't all wearing heels at that point, so it's fine. But they've got a karaoke bar, and I would have loved that. But also, they've got like a see-through window pane, and I feel like everyone can see through, so it's not kind of what.
Yeah.
Everyone's like dancing and having cocktails. No one is watching you, but also they can see.
Yeah, so And I know what you mean. But it is a good night. We need to try and find some more. The whole point of this is fear. Being scared of doing stuff because... It's just, what if? I mean, it says me who doesn't set goals because I'm scared of failing. But,
you just do them on a smaller scale. You shouldn't, because you should always aim high.
Yeah.
I aim high and then it is what it is. Like.
Yeah, I know, but I am competitive. I have to win, or I have to be really good, or I have to know I'm going in something and I know I'm not going to win. Yeah. So I went to play badminton with my brother this week.
Oh, nice.
And at a proper badminton place, because he is so good at it.
Really?
Yeah, he's amazing. But I'm not like that. Or like any of the other men that were there.
Not so much. Stamina, definitely.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah. I know, but there were men there that were double my age. There were men there that were my age. And I don't even know the rules of badminton. As far as I'm concerned, you get it over the net and you win.
Yeah.
And if the other person doesn't hit it back. Yeah. Exactly. No. There's all sorts of rules. So
is badminton the one with the shuttlecock? Yeah.
It's a good game, it is good, but when you go into like a professional place, you kind of want to know the rules.
You don't want to like bring the levels down, do you?
Yeah, because there was one guy and he was on serving, he hit it over to us and it came to me, so I hit it back. Next thing, the guy behind me is on the floor laughing because he was meant to hit it back. But I was thinking, well, he shouldn't have hit it to me then, should he?
What, is this a different court?
No, so we were playing doubles.
Oh, right.
So it was me, this other guy I don't know, and 2 other guys I don't know, because Eden was playing on another court.
Oh, yeah, because he left it for dust.
Yeah, because he was like, I'm playing against all the good people. See you later.
He's like, bye.
Yeah. So
company style.
Yeah, exactly. But when you serve, if in doubles, I don't know. Yeah, but the person on that side has to serve to the person on this side. So it's like diagonal.
Oh, yeah, I get what you mean.
So you can't serve to the person who is opposite you. It has to be the person diagonal to you.
Right.
But this guy, the shuttlecock came at me. So I was thinking,
You're going to hit it.
I am hitting it back. It was just a reflex.
Yeah.
But anyway, so people are literally laughing at me. And I just thought, well, I'm having a great time.
Good on you for doing it, though.
Yeah, I'm having a great time.
Everyone's doing paddle at the moment. Have you heard of it?
I have. It's the one with holes in.
Yes.
Yeah.
So everyone, I mean, it's called a different name, isn't it? I can't remember what the other name is.
I thought it was
but
just
it's basically it's paddle, and basically they've started making more and more courts around Manchester because it's gone so popular now.
Yeah, maybe we should play sometime.
I definitely would. Yeah. I do tennis, badminton. I do want to play more sports.
Yeah.
Because working out, as much as I love the gym, it's boring. Like, I do think, and I've done netball, and netball used to be for me, and I used to be good at it, but no longer serves me because I don't like contact sport. I am a big gal, and if I whack you in the face with my elbows just to get that ball, I am very sorry.
Yeah.
Just competitiveness.
Yeah.
So contact for me is a no-no.
Yeah. So badminton is good because there's at least a net in between.
Exactly. Yeah. I like the space that you can take up, like you can run up and down, and it's cardio, and it's very, very good for you.
Yeah. And it's fun. It's really fun.
It does look fun.
We go to the leisure centre around the corner, me and Jamie sometimes. It's like £5-6 for an hour.
So good.
And we always have a good time and we use the full hour.
Yeah.
We have a great time. So it's just a nice way to mix up your workouts.
Do you take your own stuff with you?
No, they've got it.
Oh, so good.
Yeah. My brother, he has his own stuff because he's professional.
Yeah.
But no, not us. I'm in my own clouds and my gym wear, which I've had, by the way, for 5 years.
Yeah.
I saw a picture of myself 5 years ago on Facebook, and I'm wearing the same gym top that I've still got. And it's from Primark, so that needs to go.
But I think sometimes when it's a staple and it's good quality, then you just kind of, I know it's obviously Primark, but sometimes Primark do make good stuff. I've got some second skins from Primark, which are basically just like Under Armour almost for your gym gear, because this time of year it's so cold in my gym, because my gym's like a weightlifting gym. I do find it really chilly, so I think like long sleeve skins and leggings under a jumper or under a hoodie, whatever works.
Definitely. I mean, we've spoke about gym gear, haven't we? And I definitely clearly need to invest in some good gym
We've
gear.
actually had quite a few people write in about gym wear, actually. I think one of them was 28. I don't remember the others, but what I'll do is we'll post it on Instagram and drop the links below, because we did have quite a few people write in, actually, on the back of our YouTube, just to sort of recommend a couple of places for gym gear.
Yeah, and we know loads of you will be working out in the new year because you're the same as us and you'll just want to
stop being a slob.
Yeah. So we'll pop some there, and hopefully you can get some good deals in the January sales.
Yeah.
We are there now. We're in January. It's the 6th of Jan now.
Yeah.
So there's going to be lots of sales going on everywhere. I'm one of those people, again, it's a little bit, January sales are little bit like going into TK Maxx.
Yeah.
You've really got to have
a
good bit of time. You're not just nipping in, are you?
It's like our boot sale.
Yeah. You've got to go in. You've really got to rummage.
Yeah.
There are people with the next January sales, they camp outside Next.
They do.
From like 4 a.m. just to get in there and go to the sales, which blows my mind. I do not care enough.
I think it's because Next do designer stuff as well as just Next stuff. So I think like Lipsy and things like that. People that are a massive fan. I definitely think there's a bracket of people that go to Next and they all look the same and they all are the same people. I personally would be the same. I would not queue for that. I wouldn't queue for anything, to be honest. Anything that I want that badly is not getting a queue out of me.
Are you going to hit the Jan sales?
Yes. I'm going to wait a little while. There actually isn't that much that I wanted because I got quite a lot for Christmas that I was going to get. And in the Black Friday sales, which reminds me, actually, if you haven't already, Colour Wow is amazing. If you want a full body like bouncy blow, or if you want volume in your hair, I use it on Look Fantastic, because there's like a million codes out there, but Look Fantastic do a Colour Wow range, which is like hairsprays, hair products, etc. It is so good.
Which products do you use from Colour Wow? Because I bought one a few weeks ago. You gave me a nice little discount code off one of your friends.
Yeah.
And it's like a root lift.
Yes.
And I put a little bit on my fringe today. I don't know whether you can really tell, but just to give it a little bit of something.
It's just texture. So when you freshly washed your hair, it is so, like mine is so soft.
Yeah.
So I find it really hard to like style it.
Yeah.
So if I wear I think it's like XXL mousse volumizer, the root lift, And then the hairspray is the best. It's like a texture spray. So I use the mousse, XXL mousse, and the hairspray together. I I section my hair off put it in layers, mousse it through all the way to the end when it's damp after you just washed it, towel dried it, brush it all through, and then I either use my Dyson Airwrap because it just gives it a bit more zhuzh, or I've got one of those, those hair brushes that have got a hairdryer built into it.
Yes.
Because I actually bought one of those before a Dyson was even out. Had it for like 10 years, this brush. And it basically just lifts it at the root. Because even though my hair is like so flat, like literally flat as a pancake, I do find that giving it a bit of a lift at the root helps massively.
Definitely. I'm not sure if I've managed to quite master the colour out, because definitely when I first blow dry it, it's like yeah, like that. But the moment any other elements hit it,
hairspray.
I've not got the hairspray, so maybe to be honest, I thought what I bought was the hairspray, but it doesn't sound like it is. So maybe we need to give a little bit of a
super lightweight. Like I've bought so many hairsprays, and I know this sounds really ridiculous to even say this, but I've bought so many hairsprays over the years, but this one is so lightweight, and you make it, you don't even feel like you've got products in your hair. But basically I normally blow dry my hair using the mousse. And then once I've done the hair, I basically just zhuzh it up and spray it. And it basically, you see it grow. It's crazy. You actually see it grow. I mean, obviously, wind, rain, all that stuff, it's not completely avoidable. But when you go to the bathroom, just brush your hair through and zhuzh it back up again, it soon goes back to normal.
Great. Will you send a little link to me, and let's put it on?
We'll put it on the comments as well, so in case you want to. But there's quite a lot of people that are using it at the moment, and I'll try and see if I can post my friend's discount code to get you discount.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
We touched on it earlier about holidays, because obviously I gave you a short, long story about Thailand. But do you have any hauls going into 2025 already booked, or have you got anything planned, any road trips? What do you want to do this year?
So the first one, I'm supposed to be going away this month at some point. Don't know when, don't know where, TBC. Me and a friend of mine always keep sending each other these travel videos on Instagram. And we literally bat them back and forward like it's a meme. Back to each other, and we always say we're going to do something and we never do, so we're going to do that in January. And I also want to go, we actually didn't have a honeymoon, a mini moon, which I know that sounds ridiculous.
A mini moon to Dubai.
Yeah,
it was a honeymoon. It was a honeymoon.
Basically, it was guaranteed sunshine. We went there and we did absolutely nothing for a whole week, which was delightful. There's quite a few places that we want to go to this year, so we're just sort of currently looking at whether to go to one place and just stay there for the whole 2 weeks, or to get a cruise, because so me and my family went on a cruise at the end of last year, and it was so good. I can't even tell you. It was so cheap. We must have got it like at a steal. And it was basically, it's 4 days, and it was me, my mum, my sister, and my dad. And I'd never been on a cruise before, and I don't like boats, and I don't like the sea. And we had this conversation last time, but I do think like there's just so much on offer. It is basically like a floating theatre, entertainment, bar. It's like a city on water. It's insane. And I've never had that before. So it was kind of mind blowing. So we're kind of throwing ourselves between a cruise or just going to one location. But we have got quite a few things lined up this year, and a girls' holiday, which we're currently planning.
We've been planning it since summer last year.
Yeah.
So we actually will do that.
We need to get it booked.
We need to get it booked. A little Ibiza
If you're listening, girls, we're doing it. We've promised. We have been looking into it. We're going to get it booked.
Tell me some of the places that you are thinking about.
Okay. Well, Barbados was on the wish list. Bahamas on the other wish list.
Well, the Bahamas have, is it an Atlantis?
Yes.
Which is where you stayed in Dubai.
I've been there before, and it was amazing. Like, it was the most dreamiest. I mean, I was only there for 5 days, but it was the dreamiest holiday ever. I went with my family when I was younger.
In the Bahamas?
Yeah.
Oh,
at the Bahamas, yeah. So I went to America for a month to visit family, and then we dipped out and we went to Florida for a few days, and then we went to Bahamas for a few days. Because we were there for a whole month. We could have and the flight from America is so much less than obviously from England. So it is a lot better. But we want to do that. And then we're looking into so Barbados, Bahamas, the Maldives, which is a given, is one of those.
Yeah.
But I actually want to go to Turks and Caicos.
I don't know what that is.
Turks and Caicos is little bit like the Maldives. It's like a little island on its own, and it's where, like, have you seen? Well, it's like where all the pigs in the water go.
Right.
Have you not seen them?
No.
They look so cute.
Oh.
But yeah, there's quite a few things. But Turks and Caicos is expensive, and I don't want to go there for the whole time. It's basically just a few, 3 days, 4 days maybe trip, and then come back to the Bahamas.
So do people go for the pigs?
People go for a lot of things. Turks and Caicos is just a dreamy
Right.
island, like dreamy island, and it's very exclusive. Like there's not many people there. It's quite like away from everybody, and I think just for your honeymoon, that's quite nice, isn't
Gorgeous,
it?
yeah.
But that was on my wish list as well. So yeah, quite a few places. But I don't know if I'm going to get bored for 2 weeks. Like unless you do water sports, which I will do water sports. 2 weeks of doing absolutely nothing, no culture, no nothing.
Well, we're quite similar in. For me, just sitting on a beach for 2 weeks, it's a no-go.
Yeah.
Sitting on a beach for a day is probably a no-go.
Yeah.
You know, when we
Get your
go
feet.
away, we'll do a few hours by the pool and then we're like, okay, what we're doing this afternoon? Or we'll have a few hours on the beach and then it's, okay, where should we go this afternoon?
Yeah.
We do get itchy feet. And
Yeah.
I just think I'm exactly the same as you. There's another place like the Maldives beginning with B that I really wanted to go to, and they're really similar. Look, they all look absolutely beautiful, but it's such a long. I think it's 2 flights plus a seaplane.
Yeah.
So if you go, you do want to spend.
Yeah.
Sorry, you do want to spend a minimum of 2 weeks.
Hit 100%.
But do you want to spend 2 weeks? I mean, it's one of those things. I'm sure you'd be okay.
I mean, I would survive.
We'd be okay.
I mean, like Bahamas, I've been there before. I know what's on offer. They've got like a full marina full of shops, which are absolutely beautiful. They've got like loads of restaurants. So you don't actually ever have to leave.
Yeah.
I mean, last time I went, I was really lucky. We went in July and it was the 4th of July. And obviously they celebrate Independence Day and all the Americans were over there. So it was huge. And it's like spring break over there. And the beach, like, well, it wasn't the Beach Boys. It was like 2 of the 5 Beach Boys that were alive at the time. Were playing on the beach and they had a big firework display. And I just thought that was just so lovely. But the summer is meant to be like rainy season, which is why we didn't go last year, and that's why we decided we're going to wait and go maybe next winter.
Maybe like November, December.
Yeah, maybe, or even like January, February to go over the blues, because I think if you go like next year, then I feel like then you can get over Christmas blues. Like you've done all the family stuff, but then also it's like eating loads of rubbish.
True.
Do you want to do that?
True.
But we're still thinking about it at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to go to the Bahamas ever since I was young and watched Mary-Kate and Ashley Holiday in the Sun.
Oh yeah, isn't that?
They stayed in the Atlantis.
Yeah.
And we loved that film as kids. Absolutely loved it. And I remember saying as a child, I'm going to go there for my 21st birthday. Little did I know at 21, I would not be a millionaire and not be able to go. Little did I know that I'd be on £14,000 a year.
Yeah.
At 20 years old. Yeah.
I think flying from England definitely is more expensive, because when we went to America, we just bought little flights in because it was all like from the States, it was cheap, which explains a lot why the Americans go that way regularly, because it is cheap flights. It's obviously not cheap for the hotel, but you don't mind taking a hit on something if you go in there. Like obviously it's luxury. But yeah, what about you? What other holidays have you got?
So we have Barbados planned.
Yes.
For
beautiful.
The kind of late spring, early summer.
Yeah.
So that's really exciting. Really looking forward to that. I actually can't remember what hotel we're staying in because we booked it earlier. Yeah, earlier in 2024.
Is it all paid off now?
No.
Oh, you're still paying it off?
Yeah, we'll pay it off in a couple of months. Yeah, it's fine.
It's on my wish list, Barbados.
Yeah,
it just looks so gorgeous. Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. And I love a rum. So I will be drinking that rum, shaking that booty. It's going to be great.
You're going to love. So when I went away, I got a salted caramel rum from when I went to Tenerife, actually.
Oh, really?
It was the local
How did you not tell me that before?
I didn't know that you was a rum gal. But rum, salted caramel, it's so good. I'll send you a picture of it. You'll be able to get it definitely anywhere else.
Yeah.
I bought a few bottles of it, and we already did a few bottles.
Oh yeah, just a dark spiced rum.
Yeah,
I'm not a Bacardi gal.
Kraken,
yes.
Yes, I am.
Anything sweet. OJ.
Yeah.
Have you ever had the Tiki Fire OJ?
No.
It's like 70% proof.
What do you have it with?
Coke, Diet Coke, lemonade, whatever you want.
See, I'm a JD and Coke kind of gal.
You're a whiskey gal.
I'm a whiskey gal. I either love a whiskey and Coke or an amaretto just straight with a big massive ice cube in it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's good on a holiday.
Yeah.
But then sometimes I don't really fancy drinking hard, like going in. And if I don't want to get drunk, I'll drink like a gin lemonade, because I feel like gin lemonade, I can drink loads of that.
Not for me. Amaretto, Di Serrano for me, if I don't want to get drunk.
Yeah.
They're a nice...
I feel a bit sick after a while. I have to have it on its own without the Coke.
Oh, really?
Because it tastes like Dr. Pepper, doesn't it?
Yeah, which is why I can just...
Drink it.
Drink
like juice.
Yeah. But no, other than Barbados, we don't have any major plans, because that's a big holiday for us this year. It's going to be big.
Gorgeous.
Really looking forward to it. Maybe like 10 days.
Yeah.
Something like that. So really looking forward to that. Obviously, we've got the girls' trip that's coming up. I'm actually going away with some of the other girls. I think we're going to maybe the Cotswolds or Surrey or something like that for just a weekend.
That'd be beautiful.
Just to catch up, because as we say in every single pod, trying to catch up with our friends, it's a challenge.
Yeah, it is.
So we planned it for, I think, June or something, to just go away.
Cotswold is gorgeous.
I know, and it's a condensed amount of time then, and we are there. We are going to catch up, and you need that amount of time. That's what I loved so much about your hen do's last year. It meant that with some of the girls that like are our really, really close friends, we could just really, really spend that time together, really, really catch up. And I just love that, because then I think, okay, well, if I don't see you loads for the rest of the year, I feel like I'm totally up to date with what is going on in your life, which is really, really good.
I am planning my friend's hen do at the moment. So we're going away at the end of February, which will be really... Oh, no, end of February, beginning of March. We've got multiple hen do's. But yes, that's really exciting, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, that'll be really, really good. Can you say where you're going, or are you keeping that on the down low?
I'm going to keep it on the down low. Okay. We have told the person, because we need her to pack. We do need her to pack. So, and she's one of those people that just is not very good at secrets.
Yeah. She needs to know. Yeah. She'll dig. Yeah.
Just little tips here and there.
Yeah. Oh, that'll be fun though. That's really exciting. Yeah. It's one of those, isn't it? I think because to us, a holiday is Barbados is, you know, a big holiday, that you forget about all these little weekends holidays, away. But actually, some of my favourite trips throughout the year are our little short breaks. They're like what it is. We're going to go probably on a little winter break for a Thursday, Sunday job. Yeah. I absolutely love them. We went to Iceland a few years ago. We went to Oslo last year in the winter and had the best time. I look back on them and I think they were some of my favourite holidays. Yeah. There's so much to do. You get totally wrapped up. You can cover up and you just have the best time. So I love those little breaks, little weekends away.
More to weekends.
And I don't know about
little
you.
and often.
Yeah, little and often. I don't know about you, but for me, a holiday really isn't a holiday without my dog, Rosie.
I know.
We will go away for Rosie.
Yeah.
So a couple of times a year, we will go, okay, let's go to Cornwall or Devon or Wales or the Lake District with Rosie.
Yeah.
And we think about all the things we can do with her. Oh, she'll love this walk because she loves going in the water. Oh, but let's go to that pub because Rosie can come. Yeah. And we watch her like she's our child. We're like, oh my God.
Well, she's just
pictures
so
all the
happy.
time.
She's so happy.
I know. But we love those trips because it's your whole family. When we're on our actual big holidays where we can't take her, we're always like, Mum, can you send us a picture of Rosie? Oh, what's Rosie up to? Oh, we miss Rosie. So then we might as well just do one here. So when she's with us, it feels like a proper
family holiday. Yeah. Well, that's the same. Like that's another reason why, because obviously we've got Milo, and I just love taking him out. We went to a place in Anglesey. Actually, it was a dog hotel, and it was so lovely, and it was literally right on the beach. And I swear, like his face was like this. The whole time, because he just loved it, like the fresh air, the wind in his ears, running down the beach. He just had the best time.
They love it, don't they?
Loved it.
Rosie knows when we're getting there, so it's so weird. I don't know that she can feel the car slowing down, but when I say she knows we're getting there, it could be 10 minutes before, but she starts getting like, and I don't know whether she can smell the sea air or maybe we're doing something with our bodies that tell her we're nearly there. But, and then she's at the window like, oh my God, so excited. And I think, I want to get out with you. I want to go and run into the sea. Like, let's go chase a stick together or whatever. But she's so funny because she'll dig in the sand on the beach but she's got the stick in her mouth. Then she'll put the stick in the hole, but then she'll take it back out the hole. Like, look what I found. We've literally seen her just
Peekaboo.
Yeah, she's so funny. But literally, like our children, aren't they? We love our dogs.
I know.
We love our dogs.
I think some of the reasons with people our age now, like more and more people are getting dogs, and less people are having babies straight away. And I feel like, obviously, we are on a ticking time bomb, aren't we? Let's face it, like we're all females with against the clock. And I do stress ever so slightly about the whole having babies thing. What about you?
Well, when I turned 30, all of a sudden I was a bit like, oh my word, like I need to, you know, I've had some friends that have had babies in their 20s and they're a bit older now. And I'm like, oh my word. But I don't know, something since then has changed. I definitely feel a lot more at peace about it. A lot more like, oh my God, you know, my mum had my youngest brother in her 40s.
Yeah.
We're okay. We're in our early 30s. Like, we're okay. Touch wood. You know, we're going to be fine. And it doesn't matter if we wait another couple of years. Just because our friends decided to have them when they were younger.
Doesn't mean that we
have to.
There is definitely pressures there, though, isn't there?
Definitely. And I don't think it's necessarily off those people. But it's because so many people around us now do have young kids.
Yeah.
And so then you think, well, I want my children to be able to play with my friends' children.
Yeah.
And actually, they're all going to be older and I'm going to have a newborn and their life will be different and in a different place. But then our life, when that happens, possibly for us, will be in a different place. And the likelihood is we'll find other people who are in similar position to us. You know, we're not in our 40s, we're in our early 30s, and for us right now our career is kind of taking a bit of a priority because we made a decision to go freelance, so have to kind of focus on that at the moment.
I think when you enjoy it though, I think because we do love our jobs, like we love them so much, and I feel like as much as that is really selfish and a bit weird for people, I definitely think like there's that sort of like, oh, you want to do well in work?
Yeah.
Oh. And it's not like you can do well in work and be a mum. It's just that obviously you can only do one thing at a time.
I think it's just, it will happen when it's meant to happen. And I sent a message to one of my friends yesterday who has the most gorgeous little boy. And she said, what are you up to? And I said, oh, just woke up from an afternoon nap. Gonna pop downstairs, get a little Baileys and watch a holiday film. And she was like, to have an afternoon
nap. Sounds good.
Yeah, and it's one of those things, isn't it? You always want what you don't have. Yeah. And all our baby mums out there will be going, an afternoon nap.
What's that?
Oh my word. And it wasn't a nap, it was a sleep. I think we had about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Like, a nap should be a 20 to 40 minute type thing.
I agree.
We had a good hour and a half. We were snuggled. We were having a lovely time. It was the middle of the day. It was so nice. And in those moments, I really appreciate the fact that I don't have a child right now.
Because I can have a nap in the afternoon.
Yeah, because when that happens, I won't be able to have those naps because they say, you know, oh, nap when your baby's napping. I don't know any of my baby mums that do that.
Yeah.
When your baby naps, that's your time to go. The washing up needs doing, the cleaning needs doing. You need to run some errands because when that baby's awake, they need you.
Yeah.
So again, I guess it's maybe trying to be present in my life right now and really appreciating those things because, like in the future, I would like to have a baby. I'd like a baby and a dog. That would be like my nice ideal setup. And the likelihood is for a few years, afternoon naps are not going to happen. No. You know, being able to just get up.
Sleep isn't going to happen. Never mind naps.
I know, literally, like we get up. If we want to do something, we get up and get out the house. We hop in our car. And when, you know, we're out with our friends and we've got the babies, it's all very exciting. We're having a lovely time. We can then go, bye. I hop in my car and drive off.
Yeah.
They go, bye. And they're still there 15 minutes later because they have to put the kids in the car seats and the cars are full of stuff. And it's like, okay, what's next? What are we doing with the child? Is it nap time? And everything revolves around the children. And that brings so much joy. But also, you know, when we don't have babies right now, it means that we can enjoy just hopping in my car. And I do. I enjoy the fact that I can just do that and you can't. Goodbye. Enjoy putting your baby in your car seat that is like a jigsaw puzzle trying to clip that thing in to make sure it's safe. Yeah.
Full Tetris, isn't it?
Back in the day, you could just pop your baby on. Well, I don't think you could, but you did. You'd pop your kid on your knee in the front, strap yourself in, and you'd have a child in between your legs in the front seat just because there was no space in the back.
Pretty sure you can't do that, but hey.
No, we never did that. Never.
let us move on because we are obviously running overtime.
Okay, fine.
What are we doing about icks or clicks this week?
So
Have we got any icks or clicks?
Icks or clicks? For me, I've got a few actually that I kind of got over the winter period, Christmas period.
Okay.
But I'll hit you with one.
Yeah.
People, I was just going to say men, but it isn't just men, but it's predominantly men.
Yeah.
On boxing bags in the gym. Okay?
Yeah.
In fact, just really in the gym in general, when they feel the need to grunt. Oh my God. Oh my, and they're bouncing around like it's coming back at you. No, it's not. It's a bag. It's not got any arms. It's not going to hit you back.
It's a breathing technique.
It's not. They sound like pigs. No. You might as well go and you'll pretend you're at Turks and Turks,
I do love boxing. I must admit, I do love boxing.
I like boxing in a room that is set for boxing.
Yes.
You know,
not in the middle of a gym.
Not in the middle of the gym. Because when I'm, trying to lift something or run and I don't even want to be doing it, and then I hear someone go, oh my God, I'm like, what's wrong? Do I need to call first aid? Do you need an ambulance? Like, what is going on?
I am alarmed.
Today we went to the gym and I turned to Jamie and said, oh, grunting man's in again. He went, oh. And then I looked over, there's a new one. There's another grunting man that likes to grunt. And they're like, and I think, stop, put it down. It's obviously too heavy for you. Pop it back. Let's take a weight off. Let's go again. Like, just do more reps. You don't need to lift a weight that's too heavy for you because it's quite dangerous. If that lands on you. Loud. Liv, you can hear them throughout the gym. You can probably hear them like outside of the gym. It's the most frustrating thing. And I don't know about you, but
does everyone look at them like, are you okay?
Yeah, and I really look, I'm like this. And there's mirrors everywhere as well. and I'm following them with I just hate it. And back to the Manc, which is the boxing bag, but they're there and like dodging it, and I'm thinking, no, just take a little step back if it's going to come your way, but you're hitting it, so it's going to come back at you. It's not a shock. And so no, you're not Tyson Fury, you're not Anthony Joshua, you relax. I cannot cope. It makes me want to go over. I've been down to the gym manager before and I've said, there's a man grunting upstairs. And he's like, yeah, he's just really trying his best. Yeah, he's working out. And I think, no, go and do something about this grunting man.
I think we should exclude him from the gym. Imagine if you got him going to free premises and he's like, why? And he's like, because you've been grunting.
Yeah. I think that we need to put signs up, in my opinion. A sign saying,
no grunting.
No grunting. Maybe a heavy breathe, a heavy breath. Like,
oh my God! Well, it's good job I can get in there then, because I die every time I go to the gym. Like, you just went back to me in your gym. It might be me dying at the back of the way.
This is the thing. I never really hear women.
No, I get you. I do get you, because I think it's because it depends what kind of gym setup it is.
Yeah.
I think some gyms are obviously open plan, whereas obviously that one is.
Yeah.
I think some of them have different rooms and different things, like areas coming off it. I used to go to like a bodybuilding gym, and they used to have like a boxing ring and all that stuff, so then obviously that was part of the boxing area, whereas now the one I go to multiple, but this one has it's like a grid almost, so you can do like monkey bars, like you can do chin-ups and all that stuff, and it is good, but when someone's on the bag you basically can't use that whole grid because it's flying around, and like they're like ooh, like doing chin-ups, and I'm just like, babes,
ick.
Yeah. No.
And if you're here and you possibly want to find someone, it's not happening here. Not with that grunt.
Absolutely not. Absolutely
it's so bad. I really, really don't like it. I really don't.
So going into Smash and Pass. Who have we got this week? You go.
So we have, to me, an obvious one, Will Smith.
Will Smith, absolutely. Have you seen he's made a new rap at the moment, a new song?
Do you know it?
And actually, I don't know it, but I do think it's absolutely growing on me.
Okay.
And I was like, at first I was like, no, it's a no from me. But actually, I kind of like it. But I don't know if it's just because I like him.
So you're a smash.
Yeah, I'm smash.
You're a smash.
Yeah.
I'll smash him. Yeah. Why not? Yeah.
I think he'd be quite funny, dry but funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, got a good sense of humour.
I'm not bothered if you've got a good sense of humour when we're smashing.
when you look like that.
Yeah. Okay, we've got Gary Barlow.
Oh, no. Have you seen all those jokes about his son?
No.
And it's like Gary Barlow taking his son for a walk, and it's just Gary Barlow holding a giant's hand. Because his son, he's like 8 foot.
Oh, really?
Like literally, no, he's not 8 foot, but
Oh,
he's massive,
he's a
like a
big guy.
basketball player. And Gary Barlow is just like an average size guy, maybe a little on the smaller side.
Okay.
And it's like someone's photoshopped pictures of him like in a clog, saying when his son asks his dad to get his shoes, and he's like there with a massive inside a massive clog, and it's just like so many funny jokes that actually I died at some of them. They're on Instagram. I'll try and post some of this afternoon.
Well, I imagine our algorithm has probably heard this, and we're
gonna get so many of Gary Barlow sat in a clog.
Yeah. So he is a pass.
So he's a pass from me. What do you think?
I think a pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just not feeling it.
No, not for me. Not for me. Harry Styles.
No, doesn't do anything for me.
I would smash.
Really?
Yeah.
No, he's a bit too boy-like, a bit too skinny.
Yeah. No, there's just something about like he's got a lot of charisma. He's got a lot of character.
Have you seen him in Don't Worry, Darling? That is a weird film. Anyone that's watched that?
I think I have seen it.
Yeah.
But obviously can't really remember it. So
it's a weird film, but it's good.
Yeah, there's just something I like a bit weird. If you're a little bit weird.
God. And the last one?
Wayne Rooney.
Oh, no, pass.
Pass.
Yeah.
Now, have you seen him?
No.
I saw a picture of him and Colleen. Obviously, Colleen is looking
fire.
She is looking great. Obviously,
did you see When I'm a Celeb?
I didn't see her, but
she looks so good.
I have seen lots of pictures of her, even just going into the jungle. She worked out beforehand. She was looking after her skin, looking after her body.
Yeah.
She knew what she was doing. Yeah, she is looking really, really good.
Can't believe how many kids she's had and she looks that good.
I know. I saw a picture of her and Wayne earlier today, and Wayne looked a little bit like Shrek. You know, I'm totally here for beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So we're not in love with Wayne.
No.
We're smashing or passing Wayne.
And we're passing.
And he's a pass.
Yeah.
He's a pass for me.
There's quite a few passes there.
Yeah. To be honest, Wayne would never have been a smash for me. Even, you know, when he was in the height of his career. Like, David Beckham would have been a smash then.
No, he's a
smash.
He
would have been a smash now.
Smash now, not smash then.
Oh, definitely. Back in the 90s.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
Did you see him before he had his teeth and his tattoos and his hair and all that stuff?
I know.
He was not.
I know, but he was still David Beckham. I would have smashed just because he's David Beckham, and I don't care how that
Victoria
sounds.
would have been more my type, to be honest, at that point, I think, to be fair.
She's too skinny for me.
Yeah, she was very skinny.
I wouldn't know where she was. I'd be like, where are you? You okay?
Sorry, can't see you. Tried to find you, I couldn't see you. So join us with the girl power for this week, guys. If you have really enjoyed our pod, please like, share and follow and subscribe on YouTube. And if you listen on Spotify, thank you so much and leave us a review.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
Best time with
Happy
you.
New Year, guys.
Bye.
See you soon.